Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with some more arena gameplay. Today we're going to be using my Elves deck, and it looks like we're first going to go up against Denosk. So let's see what Denosk is bringing to the table. So this deck is primarily focused around Elves, but there are a few support cards in here. So as you can see, we've got Tribute to the World Tree, we've got the Great Henge, we've even got a Grafted Growth in here. We're just going to start off with a standard forest, get that out there. There's only 2 lands in my hand. However, I've got a pretty good support system in this deck, so hopefully we get to see a few more and we don't get mana stuck. It has happened before, but I think that's just the way arena works sometimes. Let's go ahead and get rid of Renata, not a key card for the deck. Got our second land in play. And we're going to try and mana ramp if we don't see... Let's go ahead and put out the Tribute to the World Tree. This way, I think on the next turn, we'll put out the Evolution Sage, get our mana ramp. We'll actually pump up our Evolution Stage at the same time. So when we see more land, we can proliferate and continue the cycle. Alright, looks like we're going to take 3 points of damage, and he's going to gain 3 life. No big deal. Not too worried about Sorin. Ooh, we're going to put this out, because that's going to give us 3 mana on our next turn. And that's going to allow us to draw a card. Alright, well, we didn't get any mana. We're kind of mana stuck right now. But that's okay. We've got ramp built into the deck. All right, well, I'm not going to block that. That's fine. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and get a land out there. Let's put out the Great Henge. And let's get our Elvish Warmaster out there on the field. Well, what's he going to do? All right. He's going to kill our Warmaster, and that's fine. We'll still get the card draw. And I guess we'll be done. Probably going to take 4 points of damage, maybe a little bit more. Okay. So he'd rather kill my guy. That's fine. He served his purpose. We got the Great Henge out there. So now we've got 6 mana at our disposal. 7 mana at our disposal. Yeah. Let's put this out. It was basically one or the other. But this way, I can drop a land. Now let's do Ranger class. Let's get ourselves a wolf. That'll come in. The World Tree will trigger. That'll pump up the wolf. Then we can put out the land. And then we can proliferate. Fantastic. And let's just go ahead and jack this up, because we've got nothing else to do with that mana. I bet he's super happy that he killed my little 3/3. Yeah, you can come over if you want. I won't block. Alright, now let's go ahead and drop out the Beast Whisperer, and we'll really get our card draw going. Sweet, we got ourselves a mana. Let's drop one out. Let's proliferate again. And let's put out the A-Canopy Tactician. Give all of our elves 1/1. Draw 2 more cards. 1 from the World Tree, 1 from the Great Henge, and actually 1 from the Beast Whisperer. And I think we're just going to attack. Make our wolves a little bit bigger. Can't see him blocking because Sorin would be down to 1, so what's the point? I think he's just going to let both flow through and say goodbye to Sorin, unless he's got a trick. All right, no trick. Fantastic. Sorin's out of the way, and we've got more than enough blockers. Let's get rid of our Grafted Growth. We really don't need it. We got a second one. Just puts a 1/1 counter on something and makes a land a double land. All right. That's fine. All right, let's get out Mama Elf, as I like to call her. Basically, she gets 1/1 every single time an elf comes in on play, and then, of course, you can tap her for mana, so she can essentially just be a huge mana rock. And put out the Moon Dancer. Gonna see lots of 1/1s on this. Awesome. All right, let's pump that up. And of course, the Hydra's growth is the double. Let's put out our Death Touch. And we can almost draw our entire deck if we want to on the next turn. All right, let's try and get a little more mana in the mana pool. Pump up the Nurturer. Oh, he's going to get rid of that. That's fine. Still plenty of damage on the field that we can do to him. Going to take him down to 17. He's got nothing else to do with his mana, so... All right, let's get rid of a Henge, a Forest, and another Renata. We don't really need Renata. Not the best on defense, and I don't think I'm going to need the offensive power. Oh, he's fishing around the graveyard. Okay. Doing it again. What's he going to do? Now he's fishing around his graveyard. Okay. All that to get a land? All right. Well, I could just kill him, but I'm going to have some fun. Let's see how much of the deck we can actually put on the field before he quits. Not much. All right. Well, good game. All right. Looks like we got Flea Bitter coming up as our next opponent. All right. We got 2 mana. That's good. And we've got 2 Druids, which are all about the mana base. And we got the Incubation Druid. So 2 Druids of the Cowl and 1 Incubation Druid. 2 Incubation Druids. Nice. So far, we're just up against the Ley Line of the Void. All right, well, let's just continue the progress here. If only I had some giant green creatures in this deck, of which I do not. Just a bunch of elves. All right, that's fine. I wasn't going to convert that anyway. Let's get our castle out there. Let's say hello again. And then let's come across for 3. All right, he's not stuck for mana. All right, let's put out the Henge. No, we're not going to attack this turn. Although I guess I could have come across with the Death Touch. I don't think he would have blocked. Well, that's just mean, so we'll get some life out of that. And then didn't actually get to use it. So now I think we'll adapt, pump ourselves up, and then let's get Renata out there. And this time, let's see if he does want to block. No. All right. So I should have attacked the turn earlier. Could have had him down to 11. Key to the Archive. I don't think we're under any threat here. He's burned all his mana. All right. Go ahead and get a knight out there. Which, of course, when it dies, it turns into 2 elves. Which is why it's in the deck. All right, what's he going to do with the 4 mana? Does he have a 5th? Okay, well, that's fine. Is that all you got? All right. Is that all you got? Because I'm about to come over there. All right, how do you do? Let's make one of those a little bit bigger. And how are you going to stop all this damage coming your way? Board wipe? Nope. All right, well. All right, well, there you go. He just kind of quit. That's fine. 2 wins. All right, next up we've got Mariano Rivero. Well, this won't do. Only 1 mana, and it's white. All right, that's better. We've got some green now. I think we'll get rid of one of our Cavaliers. All right, we'll get the farmland out there, get our green going. Broker's hideout for plains. Let's get another druid out there. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana yet for the Llanowar Tribe because you need 3 green. And of course, we have a plains out there. So unless we get a forest, I don't think we're going to do anything next turn. All right, well, we got ourselves a plains. So drop that out. Let's get out the Whisper. Why not? Get our card draw going. Ah, playing against an enchantment deck? Alright, let's pop out the Cavalier. Sweet. Got ourselves the Nurturer. Love her. In fact, she was the foundation of the deck and the inspiration. An overlooked and undervalued card, in my opinion. Saves us many journeys. That's fine. Have some more land. Alright, New Age. Cool too. Little card draw. Get some extra at the end, I think. Alright, yeah, let's put out the Nurturer. Sweet, we got some extra land. Let's put that out. And let's put an elf on the field. I think we're just going to hold tight. All right, another champion. Seen 2 enchantments so far. There's number 3. I am no stranger to the Setson champion. I have an entire deck called Enchanting built around it. All right, let's put out the Moon Dancer. And let's put out the Elvish Chancellor, which of course allows me to go find other Elvish Chancellors. And let's put out the Llanowar Tribe so we get nice unlimited mana base. And I guess we'll go ahead and buff one of our lands. Let's make that a little bit bigger. This way we have no 1/1s. I don't think he's going to block our Death Touch with his 2 key cards. Alright, Defense of the Heart. That's fine. So he'll be able to sacrifice that and go and fetch some lands. Got a Hardened Scales. Fine too. Our Death Touch is tapped, so he could come across. Let's see. All right, a couple of minutes later. All right. Let's put out our Evolution Sage. Oh, there's the Great Henge. Yeah, let's get that out. All right, then A-Canopy Tactician, so we can take advantage of the Great Henge. All right. Yeah, let's make our Death Touch a little bit taller. Put out another Canopy Tactician. Don't need another Great Henge. Alright, let's pop this out. Let's go ahead and put a 1/1 over on that, so when we do proliferate, it'll mean something. Get our Adversary going. All right, now I think we'll put out a land, and then we'll proliferate everything. And, yeah, let's just see if anybody wants to die. Yep, all right, that's fine. All right, 2 Archons of Sun Grace. They go perfectly with the Setson champion. Well, that's not an enchantment. That is. Pegasus, card draw. Repeat. Lots of flyers, which I'm not prepared for in this deck. All right, so now we're up to 16 Scoot Swarms. That could be a problem. Well, I think we're going to kill the big champion and sacrifice that to cut it in half. Oh, hey, look at that. All right, so let's put out Renata. I don't really need one of those. All right, we're going to do the Reclamation Sage next. And I think we're going to destroy that. Goodbye. All right, let's give you some buff. Let's put out another druid. And just when you thought I was out of mana, basically have infinite mana. Not quite, but pretty darn close. Put out the tribute, and we still have 19 mana to spend. All right, so he gave up. Oh well. What are you going to do? All right, 3 wins in the bag. That was a whole lot of fun. Let's open up some packs of Wilds of Eldraine and see what we get. All right, we are going to see Fawn's Bane Troll, Expel the Interlopers, and a Goblin Bombardment. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people. All by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.